God, what happened to you?
Now, just to close up your eyes.
A blessed evening.
What's going on around?
Nothing much. If you're looking for... I wish you a blessed evening. I wish you a blessed evening.
Run there!
What are you waiting for? Clear off!
And what can I get for you?
We're closing. No more beer. I'm closing up. Closing time. Come again.
Greetings.
Can I spend
Well,
just the one? All I need.
I'll let you sleep on the hay for a...
Let's agree.
Well. Very well. See you soon, my friend. Greetings. To you.
That's no great loss. You didn't have much anyway. My leg is starting to hurt.
Clear off and don't bother me.
What are you waiting for? Clear off!
Get out of here.
God grant you health.
Greetings to you. Take care.
I'm sorry.
God will repay
Here you go. Take it.
Greetings to you.
It looks federal.
Give me something to eat, thanks.
Good people. Spare a groschen. That suffering wretch. Spare a few coins. God will repay.
Slowly. Nice and slow. Easy, good horse. Quick! Quick! Go! Quick! Oh! Stay. Mutt, come here. Whoa! Heal.
Greetings to you.
Are you Pine?
I am. Why?
I'm looking for his Denner.
I don't know any Stenner.
Stonehard said something different.
You're a friend of Stonard's, are you?
Actually, I don't really know him that well. But he's the only one I know who knew Denner. And he sent me to you.
Well, if he told you that, I reckon it's all right. He's not much of a traitorous rat, I reckon.
I wouldn't entirely count on that. So you knew Denner? Can you tell me something about her?
I know Stenner all right, but she ain't been here in some time. Why are you looking for her?
I'm looking for a... Back in the city, they think she's either dead or run off somewhere. And you're the last person to see her before she went missing.
Whatever.
What can you tell me about Denner?
She always had it hard. She lost her parents and her home as a child.
And what about Sternad? How does he fit into this?
Sternard was her guardian angel, as she used to say. If she hadn't been thieving with him, she probably would have ended up a whore. But by sharing with him, she could do what she wanted.
Uh-huh. I'm surprised she stuck with him as long as she did.
That's because she had a hideout somewhere nearby. That's why she'd come to me with her loot, before they taxed her on the spot. And the last time she was here, she said one more haul like this, and she'll be able to...
I heard she wanted to sell you some valuables.
Oh, aye. She had a good haul. No rubbish. Mostly jewelry.
She left it all here. I paid her a...
And what about that signet ring?
She didn't sell me the ring. She wanted to keep it.
Do you know what kind of luck she meant?
No. I didn't recognize that signet. But all the while, Stan...
Where did she go next from here?
That she did. She also had a feeling someone was following her.
Someone followed her on a horse from Kuttenberg.
She didn't. At first, she thought it was some wealthy lord out for a ride. But he held back. Never...
And did you see him? Did he...
No. But Stenna thought he would show. She even left her scarf here and paid some girl to walk around with it to make it look...
And then where'd she go?
She wanted to go the back way, through the woods, so nobody could follow her. Past the woods is a road and a ford across a stream. Next to it is a...
Well, if it leads back to the road and there was really someone following her, I reckon if they saw she was...
Fuck! That's quite I made a point of looking, but I didn't see any riders that day.
Is Denna's scarf?
Aye. I wanted to give it...
Will you give it to me? I'll try having my dog track her.
All the same to me. Here you go. But
And could it have been Father Prokop following her?
what do I know? If he has a horse and fancy clothes...
I heard he wanted to find her an honest job, but she wasn't interested.
I don't know. She didn't...
And could it have been William?
And who would that be?
He's this bard she was seeing.
I don't know about that. I don't remember.
Well, I'll go and check out that...
I hope you don't. See you soon, my friend.
Here, but search. Whoa, whoa. Heel. Search. That has to be that ford Pint was talking about. I should take a look around here. This must be that basket of silvers Denna was carrying with her. She wouldn't have just left that here. But where did it come from? Maybe it rolled down the hill? Good dog, Mutz. Show me. Poor thing. Ugh, she's been lying here a long time. Unfortunately, I can't tell what her head is smashed in. Either the murderer hit her with a rock or dashed her hard against the ground. She must have put up a fight. Oh, she's all stuck to her clothes. They're torn up, but the rips are odd. Like... Oh, I can't... Did the murderer Oh, my God. But how did it get inside her? Was she trying to hide it? Well, that's enough. I'd say she put up a decent fight, and the killer had to imprint. That's about all I can... But that ring is a... Search.
Fair maidens and women of virtue, gather round and listen. I have to warn you about the greatest evil and danger on God's earth. Men's cruelty and wickedness. You may say that God created Adam and all men in his image, so they can't be all that bad. But that's just what they want to think. God bless you.
Show me your... I'd like to do...
Well,
Is this enough?
we're getting fine. Thank you, and take care.
Show me your way.
Maybe next time then. No great
Easy, good horse. Whoa!
God. God. Go. God.
Whoa!
Come here. Mutt! Mutt! Mutt!
Bloody hell. Whoa!
God, where is that dog?
Mutt! Here, Mutt! Fuck. He's run off. Mutt! Oh, he's run off again, the little beast. Mutt! Here, Mutt! Fuck. He's run off. Whoa! Look what I have for you. Go!
Praise God.
I need to ask.
I don't have time for that. Ask the foreman.
I'm looking for.
You're in a charcoal camp, fella. What would a woman be doing here?
But you know Stanya, don't you?
Aye. You could say that. Why?
I'm looking for the killer of a girl in town. And I heard that someone also tried to kill this Stanya.
That's true. She told me something like that. But that was a long time ago.
So you don't know what became of her?
I really don't know, mate. But even if I did know, how can I be sure you aren't that killer?
I wouldn't be foolishly asking around for her then, would I?
Why not? How else would you find her?
I'd sneak into your house to see if she was there, perchance.
You can forget about that, you snoop.
You asked what else I'd do.
It seems to me you've got this all figured out. Just so it's time for you to go, lad. Get take care, friend.
Are you the foreman?
If you're here for charcoal, you'll have...
I'm not here about...
Aha!
I heard she was
Well...
And with you.
God bless you.
What's that? Oh, you pooch.
Oh, so much dust.
Greetings, friend. Greetings to you, friend.
Ugh, what a mess.
What are you doing here?
Who are you? How did you find me? If you came here to I'm not afraid.
Don't be afraid.
So, What do you want?
Lumir asked me to find out what happened to you.
Lumir? From the rat?
Exactly. Someone killed a girl, and so maybe
How can I help?
you disappeared from the hole in the wall without saying.
Someone attacked me when I was coming home from the baths one. I managed to get away, but I was so afraid.
Did you see who it was?
Not at all. I didn't see anything until he jumped out and he was terribly strong. I nearly...
And how did you manage to break free?
I had an empty pitcher in my hand and I hit him with it.
Here?
No, first to my room in the hole. I was so scared there. I took what I could.
And your lover? What did...
At first he was horrified because I had cut myself on a shard from the pitcher. He's been hiding me here since then.
How are you now?
I'm still... And I can't even really leave...
Do you remember anything important about the attacker?
I don't know anything. It was at night.
And what about when you hit him?
He let me go. And
Aha. And what did he say?
he said Scheisse in German.
What was it like working in the hole?
Well, I earned a few...
How so?
Every single day I had to put up with their lewd remarks. Rich or poor, everyone wants to grope a girl. People, special, but you can't...
How so?
Because if you smile at them nicely, then sometimes they leave a groschen. You have to...
You said that rich or poor, they all like to...
Truth be told, the hole isn't exactly a good place for a rich man. But young von Gro...
Is that so?
He smiled at me a lot, so I smiled back. But beyond a few groschen, then this thieving wench started hanging around him But that servant of his didn't like it, tried to drive her away, and so the young lord stopped bringing him with...
Von Grolla had a servant with him?
Aye, a pudgy fella, well-dressed. He never said a word or smiled.
Get moving.
I heard William...
Aye, I thought it pretty silly. Astute though, I reckon he's more likely to attract an arse-kicking...
You walked home...
What's so odd about that?
Well, not...
Ah, right. I went there after close. I always brought the girls a pitcher of wine or ale and took a bath.
Ah. So that's why you...
Right. I went there...
The same way every time?
Aye, always the same way.
And who knew that you went by yourself to the baths?
Well, everyone from the tavern.
Couldn't it have been that innkeeper then?
Aye, when he drinks, he turns into a total bastard. Only when I got to my room, I could hear him snoring.
Couldn't it have been Father...
Father Prokop?
No, he's pretty old.
I don't know him. And if he's an old man...
Why didn't you go back to them?
Just to get murdered. I'm...
Seems you're the only one to survive. I know it isn't easy for you to think about it. Or when you were running away.
I don't know.
You were walking down the street.
No.
You didn't see anything or hear anything.
Actually, I knew the side street wasn't empty. But when I looked, there was nobody there.
Did you understand what they were talking?
Not at all. But there were...
It's difficult, I understand. Aside from those voices...
I didn't hear him at all.
And nothing else? Did he grab...
Well, no. He just for a moment. But I still had a big bruise round my neck for weeks. Barton said the man must have had a terribly strong grip. Like a...
I reckon...
I'm sorry I'm not able...
You don't need to apologise.
Thank you.
If it's in my power.
When you catch that bastard, would you please...
I'll stop by if I can.
Take care then.
Huh? Was that you? Ah, never mind. Huh?
How's life treating you? Not too bad. But I've got so much to do. I'd have to split myself in two to get it all done on time. Why don't you take
Heute ist es wunderschön.
Word about the... What would you...
More. Ja, finally.
What can you do?
the fortifications. But the else of their bloody lives.
A fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
Leave that door alone, will you?
Great! You made a fine purchase, friend.
Good.
Show me your... Word about...
Do we have it?
Well, Du bist sicher zu... sein.
Would you repair... I'll have a look at... I'd like to do...
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Fucking piece of shit. Lord be with you. Some fine wares. Come and take your pick. Deal. Floating again. Come on now.
I'd like to do...
Wow.
How's...
That's... You see? You kindly. And come again, friend. Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything? Pouches, belts, straps, all from the finest leather.
What's
you
that?
can't be here.
What's that sound?
Hats, spurs,
That's it.
ornate pouches.
Go now. Hail. Why the long face?
Oh, I've just got this nasty feeling.
What premonition?
I've got a barrel of ale in there. I'm afraid it'll go bad on me soon. Someone should really do something about
What great for it. Come back anytime, friend.
it. Great.
Gather round, good men, so you can avoid danger.
The Lord be with you.
Have you got anything?
Of course I do, handsome. Would you like...
Yeah, I'll have a drink.
Here you go. It'll make you feel real good. But now, how do you like to have a little fun?
Why not?
would you...
I need a bath.
Certainly.
Ah, never mind. Show me your wear. I'd like to... Do you accept?
Well, thank you, and take care. What do you want?
I need a bath.
What'll it be?
I've got a few...
Excellent.
Let's talk...
Certainly.
What would you say?
Well, wonderful.
Christ, those
Greetings to you.
wounds. You lead a dangerous life, sir. Be careful out there. It'd be a shame if something happened to you.
I apologize.
I could use a...
That was a close shave, wasn't it? Oh, come on. It was funny.
So does half the town.
Someone take care of it.
Dirk Stallion. Christ. Me. But wait, didn't Dirk used to come to your place a lot too?
Aye, and he still does.
Tell me that.
But at least I have time to play dice.
Crazy? Why would I dob you in?
Look,
I'll see you
just
soon.
drop it, will
Take
you?
care.
Greetings.
About it won't do anyone any good.
You think I'll blurt it out to the first person I meet?
No, I just want to be sure nobody finds out. You never know.
Greetings. Take care. Best of luck.
How I?
No,
God be with you.
an ordinary white one. But it had everything. Your hair, eyes, mouth. It was the spitting image of you. It must be a sign.
I apologize.
I found out some interesting things about those murders. Just like you said.
That's wonderful news. But wait a while. I promised Catherine we'd wait for her.
You know Catherine?
She came to see me soon after you did.
Will you send for her? So, we're all here.
I hope nobody else shows up.
I reckon I've found out all I can.
And do you know who the murderer?
Not exactly, but I have a few ideas.
I've asked around a bit.
Is that so?
Well, I didn't do all this for nothing, did I?
Well,
Catherine, who do you suspect?
Well,
That's nonsense. It could...
Couldn't have.
It had to be William.
Ah, now you're...
So
Well, who...
I'm not entirely sure. First, I'll
Go on then.
Let's talk about Yarka.
What did you learn about her?
Yarka started working...
I was there to ask whether she'd given them any...
so...
A very wealthy and... The mother is quite devout. Known to spend...
So, who...
That would be young Hendel.
Prokop didn't just raise her out of the goodness of his heart. He was actually her uncle.
Really?
His own relative.
What?
That's all I was able to find out.
You still found out...
But it's not enough.
I managed to find...
Alive?
I did. Alive and well.
So...
She is. She just managed to... She said she was attacked on her way home from the baths. But when she walked by, someone...
And how did she
She was holding an empty pitcher, and she smashed the killer in the face with it.
Did she get a look at him? Did she take his...
No, she didn't stop to find out. Just...
And what about the blood in the bed?
She cut her hand on the broken pitcher. She didn't stay in her room for long. Stanya admitted that she knows William. He flirted with her.
And that's probably why I wanted to kill her.
Well, perhaps, but Stanya doesn't think so. She's sure it wasn't William, and... She said she returned from the baths in the evening regularly.
You mean someone...
Who knew that she went to the bar?
Apparently everyone in the tavern. She also said she was sure it wasn't Mole. Well, according to Stanya, the murderer had a terribly...
Doesn't almost every man...
Depending on what they take in hand every day. A tank...
Except none of our suspects are... According to...
That's strange, right? I'd expect him...
The only word he uttered was when she smashed him in the face with the pitcher. He said Scheisse.
So, we're looking for a German?
Even I say Scheiße sometimes.
Besides that, she also recalled hearing two voices in the alley.
So we have a witness.
Or an accomplice. If I remember correctly, the other...
I asked Stanya if she knew Prokop.
Maybe she just doesn't remember him. Or he gave it...
I don't think Father Prokop is the type to frequent the worst.
And that's all that Stanya told me.
I'm so glad they're...
Me too. At least some...
I don't think she'll come back. She's so scared. I managed to find Zdena.
You found her?
No.
And where did you find her?
Pretty far away. Someone called. I reckon she put up a hell of a fight. So the killer got...
So he didn't strangle her?
She'd been lying in the woods for a long time, so I couldn't really tell. Zdena tried to rob young von
Grolle. Yarka worked.
Ah, that...
Assumptions.
I'd say it's pretty obvious.
They just left the ring by her body?
It wasn't by her body. It was inside of it.
Ah, that's awful.
Judging by what her... And what's odd is when she was murdered, the killer left...
So I reckon he didn't kill her.
She said someone followed her on horseback from Kuttenberg.
On horseback?
Only as a wealthy type who never got too close.
Ah, that...
Father Prokop came looking for Zdena.
What did he have in common?
He had also looked after her. But unlike Yarka,
So are my ears and head.
Come now.
I suspect one of the Von Grollers.
What leads you to think?
Are you sure it wasn't Willie?
Zdeno was
That's not so
But it certainly worsens the case.
Zdeno...
That's true.
It's all coming to...
Alice had a young and wealthy suitor.
True.
Yorka was their maid.
Yes.
Perhaps the young lord?
That's possible.
And that's all I can pick.
So, do we agree that it was young Von...
Well, old Von Groller can't do much now, can he?
So do we really agree that our most likely suspect is young Von Groller?
Aye.
I don't have a problem with it. Little rich boys are capable of anything.
They'll just laugh at us without something more.
So, you want to sue?
There's nothing else we can do.
We have to find some evidence. None of our conjecture.
You could sneak in there.
Or break in.
Catherine, that's not necessary. The young lad wants to learn...
So I can either pretend to be a sawbones, or a swordsman, or break in?
You're a clever lad. You're...
Greetings. Come and take your pick.
Jugs here, big and small. Jugs for sale.
The poor thing is helpless for being so thick.
I'll be closing soon. Top while you can.
Is this the house of the Von Grolle family?
Yes?
I've come on account of old Von Grolle.
You aren't the first.
I understand.
Just as long as you don't...
Even poisons.
Aye. I know. My apologies. You evidently know your trade well. But it's late now. Care, friend.
Fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick.
Excellent. Next time it'll be even better.
What was that sound? What is this racket here? What's going on here? Let... Ah, so you're doing that. Right then.
Ah! Scheißkerl!
Ah!
Don't hit him!
Stop fighting!
You just fucked up.
Das tut weh! You'll see what we do with criminals, bastard!
Du verdammter Mistkerl!
Greetings.
Lord be with you.
Yeah, same to you.
Did you hear about what the bailiff's planning? No, I don't care for gossip. Well, nor do I. This is it. I'm not interested, but this is about money. What? Go on then. He wants to fleece us again. Damn it, that's just what we need. Exactly. We'll have to talk to the other. Decide what to do. It can't go on like this.
Don't whistle here. Nobody wants to hear it. Easy.
Easy. Nice and slow.
Jesus Christ to be
Is this...
Yes?
I've come on a...
You aren't the...
I'm scared.
Well...
Ordinary herbalist. Monks in the oldest...
That's true. My apologies.
That's all right.
But I'll be with you, sir.
Come and shop here. Quality wares.
Do I want to send Mutt home? Mutt, to Devil's Den. Ah, damn. Bloody hell.
I apologise.
Don't you see I'm walking here?
Easy, good horse. Whoa!
Got gra-
Is this the house?
Yes?
I've come on a...
You aren't.
I'm skilled.
Well,
Ordinary monks in the...
That's my apologies.
That's all right.
But... Well...
What are you doing here? You aren't allowed here. You won't budge, eh? Have it your way. You'll pay me compensation for this, otherwise
Let's
I'll
make a
call the
deal.
guards. I won't have you cough up some Wait! Leave me alone! I won't tell any... Time to go.
Shit. Ah, damn. Damnation. Oh, bloody hell.
Get out of here, Mutt. No one wants to hear your barking. What was that sound?
Oh, bloody hell.
What? What's going on here? What was that sound? What are you doing here? You aren't allowed. All right, if you don't want to talk, I'll call the guards.
What are you doing here? You aren't allowed here. You'll pay me compensation for this. Otherwise, I'll call the guards.
hair. All kinds of brown. I bet it belonged to those dead girls. If this isn't proof, nothing is.
God bless. Heartfelt prayers seized in
Last time it rained for a week straight, we were up to our knees in a river of shit.
That's good. You know what?
Pay the tithe
Maybe I'll
and give
buy
something
one
to the
too.
church for
We
my
can start a
father's
ferry
requiem
service.
mass.
Isn't it a bit early for that? It's ages till St. Winchester Day, and they don't collect tithes before then.
You're right, but I promised myself I wouldn't leave it till the last moment this year. So, have you got any ideas?
Well, if I did, I wouldn't leave it till the last moment.
I need to discuss.
Excellent. Let's find Catherine. You can tell us everything.
I think we were right. Something seriously.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. What did you find out?
You found something there, didn't you? Evidence?
I certainly did. In the young lord's room.
What was it?
This. He had it in a chest in his room. Locks of hair. All brown, but all a bit different. They're definitely from those murdered girls.
Hair? But that's not enough. That definitely won't suffice as proof.
Why wouldn't it? He took them as a keepsake from the dead girls, as a trophy. It was him!
But nobody will believe us. We need more than just hair. A bloody dress or the murder weapon.
To be honest, I don't think we're going to find anything like that. They're pretty careful to cover their tracks.
Damn it. We're fucked. If we at least had a witness.
And what about 3 witnesses at once?
Where are you going to find 3 witnesses when you don't even have one?
I don't yet, but... Look, we're almost certain young Hendel did it. So what if we set a trap and catch him in the act?
And how do you want to do that? I mean, we don't know who he's planning to murder next.
We'll set someone up. Some brunette.
You want to sacrifice some poor girl?
No, nobody's going to get hurt. We'll be keeping our eye on her the whole time.
The only one I can think of is Stanya. And I highly doubt that she'd want to risk her life again.
She won't have to. I'll do it.
But you haven't had anything to do.
We'll wait until the lad's out of the house. Maybe we'll dress Catherine up a bit, and she'll go asking for the young lord, father of her child. When Hendel comes home and hears what happened, he'll come looking for her to fix things up.
I'll cause such a scene, they'll be talking about it for years. Then we'll...
If you say so.
We can use one of the rooms here in the tavern. It has only one way out. You'll be hiding across the way, and jump out at the right moment. I repeat, at the right moment.
Don't worry, we won't take our eyes off you.
Where's Hendel? I need to talk to him! Do you hear me? I have to talk to him about our wedding. I won't be left alone with his child.
What are you screeching about, you ninny? There's no Hendel here. Certainly not for the likes of you.
Do you hear that, folks? He fucks me from all sides. Gets me with child, and now he doesn't want to know me. Get rid of her. Disgrace. Oh, so a poor woman has to suffer because of a man's lust. As if it wasn't already bad enough before.
What lies are you spouting, you strumpet? Goodman Hendel never laid eyes on you. Besides, you're too old for him. Nobody will believe your lies.
Old am I? He came to me himself because he wanted a mature woman to breed with. And he never even pulled it out. And he filled me up like a wineskin. Suit yourself. I'll give you some time to think it over. But either you come up with an offer of marriage by evening, or first thing in the morning I'll go to the bailiff. And I'll be damn sure to get justice from him. It's open.
I've come to talk with you.
Where's Hendel?
Hendel? You wanton whore! Debauching my son! A nanny goat like you! The others were at least young, but you! Christ, the trials I have to endure! A husband with both feet in the grave and a son who'll fuck anything with a hole in it. Slice her up so no one will recognize her, and in case what she says is true, gut her too.
Gutting, is it? I could help you with that.
Get that bitch, you fool!
Oh, you're gonna die! Ha! Oh!
Before I finish you off, I have to ask.
I'll tell you.
I'm listening.
Because It's the right thing.
What's right about murder?
All those
Confess, then.
Not enough! There's always more who deserve it. They just like that companion of yours. She certainly seems...
Oh, you're completely mad.
Don't take the Lord's name in vain. It's a deadly sin.
Then I suppose we'll be meeting in hell one day. You know that's not true. Stan you hardly knew Hendel, and you still tried to kill her. How many of the others had the same story?
Rubbish. I saw it with my own 2 eyes, and not just me. He might have met the alehouse wench by chance, but they were intimate together. The mistress was convinced they were meeting in the evenings.
Well, she might have been convinced, but that doesn't mean she was right. That girl had a sweetheart.
That's even worse. He surely wasn't a rich and important person like Master Hendel, and she would even cheat on our master with him? Disgusting.
It was all Mandalina's idea, wasn't it? She wanted them killed.
And can you blame her? That first harlot was already itching to become Mistress von Grole. That bastard of hers wasn't Hendel's anyway, but he was stupid that time. He'd have believed her. Now he knows very well, luckily, that they're all whores. He doesn't cry for them anymore.
And Mandalina just came to you like that, out of the blue. And you immediately obeyed her.
Well, one time she came to my chambers and she told me she knew very well that Yarka rejected me and that she'd started an affair with Master Hendel, while she was also spreading her legs for others in the evenings. And that she had to be punished.
Go on.
That she deserved to die for all...
Don't worry. I'm not going to kill you.
I'm not worried. I'll have you know. My day were all nobodies anyways.
Oh, shut your mouth already.
Looking for something in there? Thief! You'd better pay me compensation, you blackguard. You're as stubborn as a mule. Looks like I'll have to go and get a guard to take care of you.
We have to take
Hey, guard! Catch!
Can't just kill
Where
her.
is every...
Catherine, wait.
What should I wait for? I'm gonna cut that bitch's throat.
How dare you? Hands off, you heretical scum.
Shut up.
I have some questions for you.
I'll tell you nothing, you serpent. Nothing. You can't keep me here. Let me go. I'm a woman of worth.
If you won't speak now, then the executioner will loosen your tongue when your feet start burning. But why wait, right? I'll cut your ear off. Maybe both of them. All you need to talk is a tongue.
No! Let me...
Why did you do it, for Christ's sake?
Don't blaspheme, you heathen.
Come on, answer him or it's gonna hurt.
My husband, he drank a lot, ran around with whores and didn't pray enough. And God punished him for it. I couldn't allow the same thing to happen to Hendel.
And why kill those girls? Why not just talk to him about it?
I tried, but he wouldn't listen to me. He told me he wanted to sow his wild oats before finding a wife.
So your own son didn't listen to you? And you started killing the girls who were...
Who seduced him and emboldened him with their brazenness? If they wanted to whore themselves out, they'll pay for it in hell. But there's no way they were going to drag my Hendel there with them.
And what about Hendel? Did he know what you were doing?
That I was taking care of his immortal soul and eliminating his temptation? Of course not. But one day he'll be grateful to me for it.
He's going to jump for joy. His mother a mad woman, and his servant a murderer.
Speak politely to me, you whore.
Henry, if you have any more questions, you'd better ask them quickly. I'm sorely tempted to finish this here and now.
And what about the hair in Hendel's chest? You're trying to tell me he wasn't involved, but he was keeping their hair?
Well, he kept asking about those whores of his, so we always brought him a lock of hair. We told him it was from them, as a parting gift.
Well, he didn't find that strange?
Out of sight, out of mind. He always found some new harlot anyway.
There was no blood where Alice was found. Where did you kill them?
That was up to Thaddeus. He told me something about an abandoned barn. I only told him to cut them up thoroughly.
Why?
Why? As a warning. So those whores knew what awaited them. To put the fear of God in them.
Do you realize you also killed girls who had nothing to do with Hendel?
That's not possible. I saw them all with my own 2 eyes, chatting with him and giggling.
And what about that alehouse wench?
That strumpet. I saw how she treated him. It's a damned shame she got away.
But she really had nothing to do with Hendel.
She wouldn't have smiled at him the way she did if she didn't want to fornicate with him. They all deserved it. Every single one. And better sooner than later. That trollop in our service even got herself with child. And she wanted to keep it. The slut.
And what about Zdenna? All she did was rob him, and you killed her anyway.
She fawned over him like all the others. He even gave her a ring, which she probably sold immediately. She deserved it. She was a thief, and stealing is a mortal sin.
I'd better stop asking questions.
Burn in hell, all of you.
What'll we do with her now?
Let's take her to the bailiff. She'll get justice there.
We don't have to go anywhere. I'll give her justice right here, right now.
But we can't do that. She has to go before the court. The law must be upheld.
Did you hear her? I mean, she hasn't got her head on straight. And what judgment will there be? She's from a wealthy family. Nothing will happen to her.
Don't you dare judge me. Only God can do that.
Shut your mouth, you sow. You judged and punished some random girls, and now you'll blaspheme like that?
Our Lord directed me. I did it through His will.
Do you hear that? And you want to let her live?
But that's not justice. It's murder. Henry, won't you say something?
I told you, don't you dare judge me. I am a servant of God.
Put away that knife, Catherine. We'll hand her over to the law.
Don't tell me you'd let her get away with it.
She's not going to get away with anything. She killed so many people. If she's lucky, they'll just hang her. If not, she'll be buried alive.
That's right. We caught her in the act, and she's confessed to us. They can't just let her go.
Of course they can. It's I scratch your back, you scratch mine. You'll see that all these rich burgher and lords have their own justice.
That won't happen. I guarantee you she...
You can't guarantee a thing. You're not the bailiff, and you won't be judging her.
She's right, though. We can't just let her out into the streets. She must be punished. And if not, then you can always go and pay her a visit, right? You know very well who she is.
All right then, you last of the righteous. Take that viper away, and may God protect you if they set her free.
Don't worry. I'll take her away.
Well, this was a lot stranger than I expected. Do you think we did the right thing?
I'm not sure of anything anymore. Not even myself. Can we just be quiet for a while?
As you wish. But still, it was damned odd.
Aye, that it was. Let's go and see, see. 'See. 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 'See
Tell us, Lumiere. How did it turn out?
Did it end well? Oh, we're not going to get into trouble now, are we?
It ended well, and I didn't even tell anyone about you.
I'm surprised it worked out. Both of them must have been lying through their teeth.
Well, if it came to it, I would have had to bring you both in as witnesses. But fortune smiled upon us.
They didn't admit to it, did they?
Sort of. The servant shouted that he was forced into it by Mandalina. And Mandalina completely lost her mind and started screaming that it was the right thing to do. And anyone in her place would have done the same.
My God!
Oh, if she had an ounce of sense, she would never have started murdering. What'll happen to them now?
Thaddeus will hang. No doubt about that. And Mandalina, right now she's locked up. We'll see what happens to her.
I knew it!
She'll be punished, and not hurt anyone else. That's enough for me.
And what will you do now? Will you go back to the town hall, Lumiere?
It's true I've made amends in the eyes of the law, but I probably won't go back now. Maybe better to write something about it. Who knows?
Won't you go back to drinking?
No, it didn't help anything, did it? If I had just persevered instead, I should have pitied those girls.
Don't fret. It was...
Yes. You helped me when I was in need and didn't even know it. Maybe I'll just keep helping as long as I can.
Helping others is the best thing a person can do in this world.
And what will you do, Catherine? Will you stay here?
My work isn't done yet. I have to work in the tavern here, and then we'll see. Maybe I'll find work elsewhere.
Do you think we could have done better?
Everything can always be done better. But most important is to do it well and quickly.
Catherine is right. I'll still be kicking myself. Maybe to my dying day. But none of us did anything bad.
That's not entirely true.
I'm talking about innocent people. No more girls died because of you. And that's good.
Well, let's go our separate ways.
Thank you, lad. You prevented future murders. And you also saved me. And for that, I will be eternally grateful.
I thank you both. Without you, the devil knows how it would have turned out.
Here you are, as a keepsake. And perhaps as a reward. And if you ever pass by, look us up.
Yes, here is a reward, Henry. And Lumiere, we shall certainly meet again.
I don't understand how you...
We women have it.
What, spying?
No, you rogue.
It'd be good to learn a few tricks.
I can't now.
I'd like to learn a few tricks.
I can't now.
God, where...
Is they gone?
Ave Maria.
I must have been mistaken. Sorry.
Wait! You can't go there!
What was that? What's that noise?
You have a kind master, eh?
You've no business here. That's right.
Aye, true enough. I need to pay the tithe and give something to the church for my father's requiem mass.
What do you want?
Show me your... A word about the... Do you accept...
Look. Aye.
I could go for something to
And
eat
come
now.
again, sir.
I'll have a look at your wares. Let's talk about... That?
My.
I'm
Glad
feeling a
you
bit
found
peckish.
what you needed, sir.
What do you have for...
Happy
need
to be of
something to
service,
eat.
sir.
I'll have a look at your ware.
Nothing to your liking, sir?
God bless.
What are you doing, you whistler?
Good day.
Greetings to you two.
Good people, spare a groschen for a suffering wretch.
Here you go. Take it.
But the old man just isn't up to it anymore. He wanted her to stop pestering him, so he made a deal with Dirk Stallion.
Christ! But wait, didn't Dirk used to come to your place a lot too?
Aye, and he still does. But at least I have time to play dice. You feel like...
I'd like to learn.
All right, I won't trouble my...
You know how to...
Do you take me?
I wouldn't dare.
If only you would listen. Ugh, it's filthy again. Damn it!
All right, the celebration. Operation is over and done with. Everything's going well. I'm in fine fettle.
I've traveled the whole world, and now I will tell you the amazing things I've seen and experienced. In the tower.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Good day.
Careful.
God be with you, my friend.
I'm thinking of buying a rowboat, or maybe a punt.
What do you want a boat?
I'd like to do some... How's this?
Lads. Yeah, that's finally... Yeah, that's mine. Gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
I'll buy one
Slice him up!
That hit home. You won't be able to take another one like that.
I hope. What are you lying here? I hope he doesn't hurt anyone else.
Are you all right? Wake up! Come on!
Oh, the lads will help me get him, the fucker.
You whistler.
Gah!
Quick! Whoa! 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 Must have been left over from the smugglers. Finally! Here it is. Just have to be careful with the lock. Sacra. It's suspiciously quiet there. Well, we'll see.
Well, maybe that stang of theirs is enchanted.
No more.
What the elk? Oh, again? I reckon luck's on my side.
Shake the dice.
Hey, what's that Doylem doing?
If you're the leader of the Saints...
Herrgott! How'd you get in here, horse son? Go back to where you came from.
Now, let me explain.
What are you, blether?
I'm looking for Saint Anthony. And something...
Ah, I see. So the stripes... Well, there will be none of that. Get lost and have...
Oh, Fortuna! May the best player win.
That idiot gave me an advance.
Herrgott! You're not like them stripes. But I don't have that stang anymore.
And who the hell is that?
You've been getting answers for free.
Fine, here you go.
How should I, Ken? He's definitely...
Oh, damn it, what are you blabbering?
He left towards Prague. I reckon...
What, you couldn't have told me that before? Ah, fine then. Goodbye.
Bugger! You can't just stroll around here without so much as a by your leave. Get going right now! Get moving! I won't let you stay here. Ah! That's the feet!
You killed him, you bastard!
So, here you are. Now I've got you.
Are you mad? You'll kill him.
Get going right now!
Curious about you, lad. Huh?
Huh?
Was that you? Oh, never mind then.
You're not allowed here!
You're finished, scum grubber!
I'll rip your ass open! You had to have done it. It's clear as day. Now you'll see what we do with criminals, bastard! Quick! I'll help you open my head! You should have yielded. Now we display your corpse on the pillory. Take that. Don't think I won't cut you to pieces. Come on then. Off you go. Quick.
I'm surprised you challenged me. I don't like to lose.
Get moving.